Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Ash. We got to go to Newport, Kentucky today.
Yes, that's
and
correct.
we went to a large liquor store, and we were able to find a cool and unique bourbon that we actually were looking for, and we found it at a really fantastic price.
Right. So this bottle, we didn't know much about it. However, the price is retails $69.99, and they had them for $19.99. Party Source. They're in Newport, and we said, hey, let's give it a shot. We do know a couple of things. Obviously, we looked at the label. The label states that it is distilled in Castle and Key. Super excited to see about what they've got in there. We have been to Castle and Key, and there's some products that we really enjoy from there. So
absolutely, and this was bottled at Kentucky Artisan Distillery, which is the same place that is currently doing like Jefferson's, which of course Jefferson's is opening their own distillery, but they still use Kentucky Artisan.
yeah.
This one in particular is 119 proof, and we don't know the mash bill. Were we able to find the mash bill on this particular bottle?
I don't know about that particular one.
Okay, well, do us the honors, pop that open. This distillery the actual formula to produce this particular brand of bourbon was started in 2011 by a couple friends, and it wasn't until 2017 that they were able to actually involve the Castle and Key distillery, old Colonel E.H. Taylor's Castle.
Yeah.
And but they have their own mash bill, and they're just producing it there
With Castle
Key at their distillery.
First starting off with barrels from an Indiana distillery, and that's what got them started before they were able to hook up with Castle and Key to create their own mash bill and get out their own flavors.
I gotcha.
So this bourbon, we skipped over. It's actually called Pinhook. Now the name, we were kind of going over this back and forth where they came up with the name. I got onto their website. It says that the name Pinhook comes from the old Kentucky term for buying young thoroughbreds, nurturing them to maturity, and then trying to sell them for a profit at a certain racing age. Successful pinhooks, much like whiskey, are made on instinct, experience, and of course a little luck and patience. So this is where the two gentlemen came up with the name for their bourbon being Pinhook. And it obviously has a horse theme. You'll see the majority of them have some sort of horse theme on the bottle, correct?
Yes, and each bottle has the color of a jockey's colors. So they're usually very bright colors. This one is yellow. They actually name the horse that's on there.
It is.
Oh.
It's an actual horse.
The horse is going to be Bourbon
Resolve.
Bourbon Resolve.
That's the name of the horse. He's a colt A color, 16.2 hands. That's a pretty tall horse.
That is a big horse.
And
Awesome.
each one of their bottles has a different horse on it.
Okay. I did notice that they went with the yellow wax theme
Yes.
on that. I wonder if that's just on all their bottles, that color, or if they do.
No,
depending
it's
on the jockey color.
Oh, I got
So
you.
they
Matches the
do
label.
like bright
Matches the label.
green, bright yellow, bright
That's
blue,
awesome.
bright pink. The different colors all kind of represent jockey colors.
I gotcha. Well, before we drink, we obviously want to thank you guys for watching this episode. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this. We try to, review these and let you guys know what our thoughts on them. Obviously, we want you to try them and let us know whether or not you agree with what we ultimately come up with.
Absolutely.
As always, please hit that like and subscribe, and share our content. It really helps with the algorithms. The more likes and comments and shares that we get.
Para Dios, tu familia y tus amigos. Salud.
Strange, because I got a lot of floral notes. Almost like wine, like if you just opened up a wine bottle.
I got very floral when we first opened it up as well.
Now,
It does not taste floral at all.
it does not taste floral. A lot of pepper.
Very rye forward. We don't know what the mash bill, but whew, yeah, this is very rye forward. Probably something like maybe 60% corn because the aroma was very sweet. Right out of the gate, it was very sweet. It was very pronounced with the vanilla and that butterscotch. But then I tasted it and it's it's very rye forward. So I'd probably say it's maybe like a 60, 65 corn, 20, 25 rye, and probably somewhere between 10 and 15 malted barley. Yeah.
It's dry and it's warm, peppery, all black pepper.
It is.
I don't know. I think maybe it'd be a good mixer.
Yes.
Being real rye
For sure.
forward, it would hold up.
At 119 proof, yes, I would say it could definitely be a great mixer. You might be able to tone it down a little bit.
Not a lot of legs on her.
No, not a lot of oils.
Yeah, there's not a lot of oil.
It has some, but not
Yeah, it's faint.
nothing too wild.
So I'll begin the review just based on everything that I've seen, and it color's real light. I think it's aged probably minimum of 4 years.
It says 4 years on there. Yeah.
Based on the color, the smell, the taste, the finish, I'm going to be a little bit lower. Again, this is just based on my palate. I'm going to say this is probably down in the 5.5. For me, 5.5. I think 6 would be pushing it.
How about you, babe? What do you think?
Even though I do like ryes, this one's very, has that ethanol taste, that alcohol taste that's just very prominent. And the smell, the nose is great, but the taste, I mean, I like the spiciness of it,
Yeah.
but it's just too much ethanol. It kind of overpowers the flavors for me. So I'd probably give it a 5 as well. I mean, it's
Okay.
not awful, but
Midway.
not my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really tough because we've had so many amazing bourbons this trip to compare it to this one. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. It's not something I don't think I would ever sit and sip. It could be a great mixer. So I think a 5 is a solid number for it.
I have to agree with that. It's a 5 for me. Color, it's okay. The aroma, it was all right. The taste is definitely not in par of what I expected. You know, being a single barrel, especially 100%.
This is a store pick.
Being a store pick.
Yeah.
Like,
This was selected by the
Yeah.
Party Source right next to New Riff Distillery, right on the boundary, the river of
Yeah.
Cincinnati. Real cool store and
Amazing store.
large selection of bourbons. And we actually got this at a discount, but being a store pick barrel select,
Right.
a little bit disappointing. And that's just, again, most of our opinions.
yeah.
If you've had it and you like it, let us know. What did you enjoy about it? Or if you didn't enjoy it and you agree with us, what was it that you didn't like about it? Leave those comments. We always check them. And that's it from us for today. We hope you appreciate our info and our review.
Absolutely.
And as always, please drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.